Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hook and Bass 92. So in today's episode, it is warm today. It's about 50 degrees. I wouldn't say really warm, but it's warm enough to go fishing. And it's really, really sunny outside, not a cloud in the sky. And what you guys just saw there is I did purchase 3 new rod and reels last night at Cabela's, and I'm going to use them at Louie's Pond. So after I eat lunch here in a short bit, gonna meet up with Louie and Justin. I always fish with them. You guys seen them in my videos before. We're gonna go to Louie's Pond again. Last time I was there, I did catch a fish, but it was very, very windy out and very, very cold. Today's about 10 degrees warmer and there's no wind at all and the sun's out. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a great chance of catching a fish. Last bait I used was a jerk bait when I caught that bass. So I'm gonna be using another jerk bait in my new rod, and I got a crawl and some swim baits and a little Senko. So we'll see what we can get. I'm very excited to be using my new rod and reels I got, especially that Daiwa Tatula bait caster I got that I put on my 7'8" ugly stick. So yeah, I'm pretty excited right now. We got 2 anglers, so hopefully we can catch a big bass today. Louie was telling me that there's 7-pound bass in there, and that is way bigger than my PB because my PB is only 3 pounds. If I do catch a 7-pounder, I will not know what I would do. So I have my scale in my bag in case we do catch something very, very large. So right now I'm gonna eat pizza, like I said, pack up all my stuff, meet up with Louie and Justin, then I will see all of you guys at the pond. Let's do it. 15 feet or something. That's really deep for a pond. Then my opinion is if it's that deep, then they're probably on the bottom just sitting there, you know? And it's probably better off just to drag something on the bottom. All right, I got a crawl on here with a jig head, like one of those creature baits. I think it's called the Christie Crawl from Yum. Using the new ugly stick on the Daiwa Tatula. This pond, again, like I was saying, it's like 19 feet, 20 feet, and so I'm just basically throwing something that's just gonna be on the ground, dragging across the bottom, because I know the fish are gonna be on there. It's about 48, 49. So I'm just gonna drag this creature on the bottom, see if we get something in there. Hopefully we can get a big fish. I got 20-pound mono on this. So I mean, Justin's by me, so if I do have to reach in, I'm going to. But in my opinion, I think I can flip a bass on this dock of 20 pounds. But we'll see, though. It's kind of windy. It's not as windy as last time I was here. But I think we'll get a fish just because it's not as windy and the sun's out. Alright, so I'm actually leaving the dock now just to go by the sewer where the water's shooting out at. There might be fish there that are waiting for other bait fish. It rained a lot, so it could be worms, bait fish from the creek over there, anything that these bass are trying to feed on. I got a crawl, so if there's all crawfish in the creek and they're shooting up from there, this creature bait should be a perfect bait. I'm gonna have to walk around it, kind of be careful because it's slanted, but should be able to get it up there. Just have to go across all of this stuff in order to get there. Let's see, so I got to the spot. See if there's any fish over here. It is pretty cold, to be honest, but with the sun, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as last time I was here. My hands are freezing. I guess that's oh my. Whoa.
Oh, sorry, bub.
Oh, don't want to go in the water. That's a white crappie. How'd you do that?
Yeah, that was nuts because I didn't do anything, Corey.
All right, guys. Louis just caught his first fish. I think this is this a white crappie? Yeah, white crappie. Off the crawfish. I don't know what he just didn't know what he was doing. He was like trying to test out my rod, and he just ended up catching this. Caught this off the crawfish. Yeah, I think it's just so pale just because it's a white crappie, just because it's so like cold out. But we'll let this guy go. It's like Louis caught the first fish. All right, so unfortunately I did not catch any fish. Louis actually caught a white crappie, which was good. I was out there for like 2 hours. I didn't catch anything. I just think it's like too cold outside. It was kind of a little windy. I think the water temperature is just too cold from all the rain that was here. So yeah, we will try that spot again. Tuesday is supposed to be very, very warm. So it's about 78 to 80 degrees. So I'm going to go up to the golf course, hopefully breaking these rods. I casted all of them, and they worked really, really good. So that's all I was really looking for, is to go out there and break out these new rods, which I felt very, very comfortable with. And I know they're going to work very, very well. I'm going to catch a lot of fish with them. So yeah, so at least we caught a white crappie. It was very, very pale because the water was so cold. You can even tell it was very, very pale because the water was cold. That's why the bass weren't bodied. And what he bit on was a crusty crawl from Yum on a jig head. I'm going to use the same bait there at the golf course. I bet you I do catch a big fish off a crayfish or off of one of any of these poles. So I'm going to sign off here right now. Go edit this video, go eat some food, watch some basketball game and all that. If you guys can do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, catch big fish. Have a great day.